Hello, everybody. Welcome to CappingTV 2. We're going straight into Balls Cup team versus Dorscent. They've already started the first round here, and they'll be playing Koth on CP Product. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Seems like the first round has already started, and the advantage is going in favor, I think, of Dorscent
No,
right now.
it's Dorscent.
It's
Dorscent.
Dorscent, yeah. Dorscent, they've got a minute 20 off the clock, but it seems like Balls Cup team coming back into this round, recapping the midpoint right now. Dorscent taking two casualties. They're just waiting for Ash and Zaylor, but they'll be respawning now and looking to get back into this map.
So yeah, that's a very good fight from the Boss Cup team side. They managed to reclaim the point, and now they have a bit of Uber at disadvantage. So let's see if they can equalize Dorza right now.
Yeah, it's a tough fight right now. There's a lot of frags being traded back and forth. Ash and Laz, both soldiers down on the side of Dorscent. Cookie Jake having to back up. He's losing all his players, but he does escape back to his spawn. Slemnesh going to stay alive as well, so he will have players to protect him. But this is a good resurgence by Balls Up team. They're slowly chipping away at the clock. The advantage for Dorscent is only around 30 seconds now, so they come around on their right side, trying to build the Uber. Both of them actually do have Uber, so we might see a little bit of an Uber trade here. So far, nothing's happening except for Slemnish being dropped on the side of Dorscent. Now, Brand Slam trying to go forward. He does force the Uber out, but the Uber is going to be better on the side of Balls Cup team. They're streaming forward, trying to finish some frags. There's one soldier bombing in, trying to get onto Zilly, and manages to do that. Nice play by Ash. Zaylor taking down aim. A lot of trades in the backline, but it seems to be going in favor of Dorscent as they do keep their medic alive. Everybody on the side of Balls Cup team wiping. Um,
Oh,
ex
that was so surged by Dorscent, because like they had a very bad Uber, but they somehow managed to absorb all the pressure from Boss Cup team, and they managed like to shoot back all the people and claim the kills and get back the point. So now the timer is on their favor. Let's see if they can keep up with the pacing.
Exactly. Now it's basically around tied, 120 apiece for both teams. Spam being traded. The Uber advantage is in favor of Dorscent as they're playing on their side, just waiting for any aggression on the side of Balls Cup team. Nobody bombing forward just yet. As I say that, that's one soldier going forward. Aim trying to get some really good damage. Everybody's trying to collapse onto the Dorscent medic. But Cookie Jake stays alive, doesn't even take any damage. So the attempt overall was not successful. They didn't manage to get the Uber out. And now Dorscent just slowly ticking down the clock. 45 seconds left. It's going to be critical for Balls Cup's team's next push.
Yeah, they need to have a very precise execution to take out the medic on the red team side because there's so few time left and now they're pushing towards the concrete region.
There's Alex slowly edging the point. He's trying to spam just stickies across, do some damage. He had to back up there as there's an Uber trade now on the push, on the point. Bot mode was trying to get in behind Dorscent, but he does get taken down. So again, they're slowly trying to edge the cap. That's Balls Cup team. Marmaloo in behind, gets two rockets onto Cookie Jake and Ash. Really nice impact play. Laz trying to equalize, trying to get onto Alex. Alex does manage to get two arrows. He's back up to full HP, and you can see Balls Cup team are not capping the point yet. They're just trying to get their respawners in. Just barely in, and they do get their respawners in, so now it's going to be another fight, but it is really stacked. The odds are stacked against Balls Cup team. They're going to have to hold this for a whole minute and 10 seconds.
There is actually a good chance for Dorscent. They have a lot of time to get the Uber ready, and they also have the... No, it's not a sniper, the scout. But they have a lot of time to make the Uber. Now they send the both soldiers, one...
That
was
tough.
a nice shot. Nice shot from the Balls Cup team side, but man... Okay, they still have the Uber, they can have the patience to make a push, but now Balls Cup team are going to take the high ground. They got a very advanced position, very aggressive, so it's not look good for Dorscent right now.
Yeah, it seems like Balls Cup team are trying to set a forward hold just to make it very restrictive, making it very hard. Laz bombs through, makes a lot of space, so the rest of Dorscent is able to get in. The forward hold is just going to back up from Balls Cup team, and now it's going to be an equal fight. Both teams have Uber, 20 seconds remaining. Uber being popped, Ranslam going forward. He's getting a lot of damage onto Alex. He finally goes down. On the other side, Zaylor goes down as well, though. So no demos on the field. It's just going to be a fight of all the other DM classes, and it seems to be going in favor of Balls Cup team. They're getting all the picks, only Slemnish remaining, and what a comeback from Balls Cup team.
Oh, that was so surged. Like, it felt like the Cookie Jake Uber was... Wait! Oh, okay, I thought Laz would manage to stall the game, but man, it looked like Cookie Jake Uber would be way better, but man, somehow the shots went through the Balls Cup team side. And oh, that was really clean. Like, there was one to one where there was 5 people alive and just one live on the Dorscent side. So yeah, let's see how the second round goes.
Yeah, we got a 1-0 advantage for Balls Cup team now. Nobody aggressing just yet. Bot mode around half HP, so some early damage by Zaylor onto the scouts of Balls Cup team, just preventing them from going forward. That doesn't matter to High Five, though. He decides to take down Laz. Another trade, Zaylor takes down Aim, and it seems like the Balls Cup team do have better positioning. Their scouts are just dominating the midpoint. Slemnish in behind takes a 1v1 but loses it. Branslam at least trades out and gets one pick onto Marmaloo, but it's still not going to be enough. In fact, both teams still haven't capped, but Balls Cup team is going to come out victorious and get this first cap.
Yeah, after getting pressure on the start of the game, now Balls Cup team are waking up. They're getting way stronger. Now they're getting the pace on the side. And let's see how they will hold it. Both teams have the Uber Shard ready to pop. And it seems like Dorscent wants to push to the left side, through the hills.
Yeah, there's one player, that's Branslam, really far forward. Ubers are now traded out. It seems like it's just going to be a very standard trade, no flashing on either side, so it's going to be pretty long, pretty drawn out. Ash on the high ground, just spamming rockets down, trying to get some good damage. Bot mode is quite low, he's going to have to wait for an arrow. Zilly does give it to him, but in the meantime, the other players are bombing forward. Laz, some good damage. He gets taken down, but Slemnish finishes up 2 kills, taking down Aim and Marmaloo. No soldiers on the side of Balls Cup team. They do have just not having the spam damage. They're probably gonna have to escape here, and you can see High Five backing up, all the other players backing up. They're gonna wait for their soldiers before they try and repush this.
Wow, Slamish is playing really well today. Like, he's hitting a lot of shots with the scout, and man, Balls Cup need to watch out for him. He's so dangerous right now.
Of course, and there's Ash Bomb again. Oh my god, Alex.exe surfing around the globe, and he just goes, that was Aim, eating some stickies and just being catapulted straight into the air. Cookie Jake healing up his team, but it seems like the mid fight is being won by Dorscent right now. Ash jumped, that's Laz actually, sorry. Zaylor just shooting stickies across. They're not even capping the point yet. I guess they're trying to play the respawns, the longer respawns of... No! Okay, Marmaloo just drops. Cookie Jake comes in with the 2 rockets. The other players of Dorscent are at least cleaning up the other frags, and they're slowly getting the cap out, just waiting for Cookie Jake to respawn, but that is a critical drop.
Yeah, Cookie Jake really dropped the ball right now because like Zilly was forced, and like it was prime position for Dorscent to be in, but man, Cookie Jake could have dropped, and now they lost a lot of pressure, and Balls Cup team, they have the pacing right now.
Yeah, we'll have to see how Dorscent proceeds to try and keep Balls Cup team off of the point. You can see that there's a lot of red players on the side of Balls Cup team just waiting for some heals, so that is going to delay the push. They do have quite a lot of cap time, but the first pick is going to go in favor of Dorscent. That's High Five going down. Marmaloo at least trades onto Laz, so again, a little bit of a stall, a lot of cap time, but nobody committing on the side of Balls Cup team just yet. There's Aim trying to slowly edge out the cap, and he finally does. The Uber is going to go forward, and they do get Cookie Jake. Oh, that was so critical. Cookie Jake was on, almost had the Uber. He was around 90%, so really nice play by Balls Cup team, just being extremely aggressive, making sure that they won't lose their Uber advantage. And once again, just with that one pick on Cookie Jake, they will have another 20% advantage to work into this second round.
Balls Cup team are so calm, they are so elegant, like they don't rush stuff. You know, like it was so precise, so serious the way they dropped Cookie Jake again. Man, it's so beautiful to watch the execution from the blue team.
Yeah, Marmaloo bombing in, getting 1 good damage. Oh, he's getting some really nice rockets onto Zaylor. Zaylor's gonna have to back up. not having the demo in the picture for the moment for Dorscent is going to mean they are going to have a more difficult time to push onto the point. Laz in the back line's trying to do something, but both Laz and Ash go down, so no soldiers again. It's only going to be the scouts. It's all up to the scouts. Really only 30 seconds remaining, and Slemnish goes down. Cookie Jake seems caught in. High Five just pistoling him down, and it's going to be all crumbles for Dorscent.
Just use the deal. There's
Yeah,
there's no way. No way.
They're gonna need some heroics to just get onto the point and stall it out, just some stall tactics going in. So let's see what the soldiers can do. We'll probably have to see them at least get onto the point. It's gonna be Ash initiating, lands onto the point just briefly, but now the Uber is popped out and Balls Cup team is just gonna clean up and take the second round 2-0.
Man, Alex is playing out of his mind. This man is dealing so much damage as them, man. I really curious for the log because, man, he's always hitting his stickies, you know. He's always doing damage. Always the Dorscent players are low and need to get buff, you know. He's doing a lot of job for his team.
Yeah, you can definitely see Alex was so confident there, just right at the front, but he eats 2 rockets straight away, and then Slemnish finishes the kill. So with the demo down, all the soldiers on Balls Club team are just going to go straight forward, looking for Cookie Jake, and they do manage to accomplish their goal. So despite losing their impactful demo straight away, High Five is just pounding, killing Ash and Laz, both of them down. Slemnish responds, taking down Aim and High Five as well, but it's still not going to be enough. The Balls Cup team just looking so dominant in this match, retaking the middle point despite suffering some early difficulties.
Slamish is looking to wear the hero cape today. Like, man, this man's doing so much work for Dorscent team, but like, man, the problem is the position of the red team. You know, they need to eat less spam, you know, because it's always too hard to push because they always get in with half HP on the mid and all the bomb. Oh, Zilly! Oh, that was dangerous, but Zilly is now safe and sound. And ooh, that push wasn't good at all. As I said, the Dorscent team are eating. It's eating so much spam.
Yeah, I think the main issue is Balls Cup team are doing a much better job of protecting Zilly when all of Dorscent is full sailing, just trying to get on the medic. As compared to Dorscent, Cookie Jake is getting caught out all the time when Balls Cup team are just chasing him and trying to get the Uber. So there's the Uber popped out aggressively on the side of Dorscent. They get some space and they're trying to get some better space to try and at least contest the cap. But you could see that Zilly wasn't even pressured there. They didn't use the Uber. So again, Balls Cup team have the Uber advantage. Ash bombing around, but he's going to get taken down. Bot mode in the back lines, staying alive for quite a long time before getting taken down. And all of that delaying from the players of Balls Cup team just in the back lines of Dorscent means slowly but surely they now have a minute 30 advantage in this round. All of this time wasted by Dorscent, all their forces just getting slowly staggered. Ash goes down, Slemnish goes down. It just means that having another push is going to take longer and longer before they can even start getting into this round.
Man, it's so brutal for Dorscent, you know. You toggle your Uber, your push, and you still lose the push that you use the Uber, and the enemy didn't use the Uber to reply yours. Like, ouch! You hate to be on that position.
This is tough positions, but both teams at least have the Uber now. So if Dorscent are going to come back into this round, they're going to have to do it on this push. They're going to have to get a favorable Uber trade, and that's what they're looking to do right here. Brand Slam popping off the Uber and manages to force out Zilly, and it's just going to be a pretty even trade here. Cookie Jake has to escape, so he does escape with his life. So now it's just going to be an even mid fight here. No Ubers on either side. A slow edge of the point here. Aim taking a lot of damage. Alex is probably going to have to back up a bit as well. But Laz gets taken down as the first casualty. That is not what Dorscent want. And Ash is eating so much spam on the point. All of Dorscent is just taking so much damage. Cookie Jake is now alone, getting gangbanged by 2 different soldiers at once. Gets taken down. The scouts coming in. Bot mode finishing up the frags. Ash and Laz are so segmented away. He's going to have to try and do something. Yeah, that's Ash. Laz going to go down as well. And again, it's just all Balls Cup team in this third round.
Alex is on rampage. What is this man doing? Like, man, he's hitting some next level pipes. it's like he's doing so much damage. It's really impressive, man. 3-0 win, very clean. Ow, yeah, that's map. I didn't expect that to be so, so easy, because like it felt just one team came here to play, you know?
Yeah, it seemed like only time Dorscent had any chance was the first round, which we did enter a little bit late. So we actually saw Dorscent in the advantage when we joined, but it came down to the wire in that first round, 0-0 at the end, overtime. The Balls Cup team just pulled through, and from there on, they just had a dominating grip on the whole map of product. So they will take that 1-0. Again, I think this is a best of three, so we will have a second map coming up. Anybody, the second map, anybody know what the second map is? Second map will be Sunshine, so
And
a
I'm
change of
impressed.
pace.
I'm
A change of
impressed.
pace.
Alex is not the highest damage on his team. I don't know how, but man, Alex was doing a lot of damage, but he wasn't the top damage. High Five was carrying his team on the damage section. And man, I think it was interesting. Like Slamish, of course, he was doing a lot of work for Dorscent team, but I think he was just like the only one or only player that was standing out from his team. You could see like the other players like Exiler, Laz, Ash, they weren't too hot on this map, but it could be like its product, its King of the Hill is like different dynamics. Like in 5CP, maybe this will change. Dorsey, it seems like they are a team with a lot more of cohesion. Like they play together for more time. So maybe on 5CP the pace of the game will change, like the product just like a cheesy map pick, So what do you think?
Well, generally for Koth, especially on product, you probably want to focus on your scouts since product is such a scout heavy map, and you can definitely see for Balls Cup team High Five was popping off 27 and 5. He was getting a lot of frags, and you can definitely see the one scout that isn't top in the top four of the kills category in the logs is Brand Slam on the side of Dorscent. Him being the pocket scout, taking all the Ubers for Dorscent and not having the most kills probably suggests the muted impact that he had on the match. So and I think the other interesting thing you can see in the logs is that Cookie Jake had 4 times the number of deaths compared to Zilly. And we definitely saw that throughout the whole time where when Dorscent sent like 4-man sacks to try and get the Uber off of Zilly or just to kill Zilly, they were a lot less successful compared to Balls Cup team just collapsing onto Cookie Jake. So I think that those two factors are probably the main reasons why Dorscent weren't really able to get a footing into the map.
True that. I also felt like Cookie Jake was a bit uncomfortable on the map, because I felt like he was, a bit overextended. Like you see, you are inside the game. You see, like the soldiers are bombing you no stop, and so it's like time to hide. Like just heal from behind. Tell your teammates that you can't be too much overextended. Like, I think it was also his team fault because they are trying to be very aggressive. They were like on aggressive positions, waiting for heals, waiting for arrows. I think that like made an impact on the deaths that Cookie Jake had. And another thing that I just noticed, Exiler did more damage than Alex as Demo Man.
Yeah,
Uh,
he was at least dishing out damage. Again, I think it's mainly more focused on the scouts, especially on product. So I would say that would be the main difference maker between the two teams. But this is a different map. We're on Sunshine now, 5CP compared to King of the Hill. So definitely know that Dorscent are pretty well versed on Sunshine considering their first round matchup against Froyotech, probably the best or the second best team in this cup so far. They did manage to match up pretty well with Froyotech, uh, losing in the Golden Cap, but it was a close one because it went down to Golden Cap. They did lose 2-3 yesterday, so they do already have some experience in this cup playing against tough competition on Sunshine. Yeah, so Prestis, do you have Any thoughts on these two teams on 5CP?
To be honest, I think like Dorscent comes as favorite, because like the players have a lot of synergy. They play together for so long, so I think on 5CP this kind of synergy is really important. They really make a difference, and it could be like the golden cap difference. Like that one strategy that you guys all know what your teammates will do and stuff. But man, Balls Cup team, they are on ice how can I say, like a force. They are so strong on this tournament. They have a feeling. So I kind of think on paper, Balls Cup is the better thing. Like from the aim, from what we saw on this tournament. But man, Dorsey experience is not to be underestimated. So yeah, I still think Dorsey will win this map. I really wanted to go for the third map, but let's see.
Yeah, game is starting up right now. Balls Cup team having the better record overall in the tournament. I think they went 4-0 in the Swiss stages. So Dorscent will be looking to try and come back in this second map, keep the series alive. They don't want to go into the lower bracket straight away. So that is not, that's a good start, taking down Laz straight away. Laz having good amount of impact in the previous game, and they do take down Zaylor as well. So no demo on the side of Dorscent. Oh, I was getting my teams mixed up. That's Dorscent losing the players, so that's actually not the start that they want. And in fact, they're just losing players left and right. There's Ash going down as well, Slemnish going down as well, and Cookie Jake just trying to escape with his life. Marmaloo shooting rockets, trying to chase him out, and he does escape back to spawn. So their last defense, they at least will have an Uber, but again, they actually, all the time that Cookie Jake was trying to escape, he wasn't building. So if they use it aggressively, just like they're doing right now, Balls Cup team can get right into this last point and start a cap without the Uber being popped on the side of Dorscent. However, they are just a tad slow, and the Uber is going to come out. Slemnish cleaning up the frag on aim, and it's going to be a really chaotic fight right now. All the cap time, and Dorscent just unable to defend their point. Quite disorganized, and Balls Cup team taking it 1-0 really quickly into the second map.
What a statement to do, like just like getting the first round on the board so quickly like that, and like they just like smash it. They just run over Dorscent. Maybe the experience won't help Dorscent, they need to step up their game a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do. Zaylor again taking a lot of early damage, but this time fortunes are reversed as Slemnish does get the first pick onto Alex.exe. And a lot of damage, the scouts popping off. That's Branslam getting 2 with the pistol. The scouts having more impact. Cookie Jake is trying to stay alive, but he's unable to do so. That is a difference maker as bot mode cleans up with 3 frags, just killing everyone. Zilly defending himself against Slemnish. And now it's down to a 1v1 in Valley. Laz and Zaylor combining together. And they do win the mid fight, and they do manage to take down Zilly as well. So Zilly is going to have a longer, he's still not going to be up until another second. So Balls Cup team will have around a 10% advantage, but they do lose Zaylor, who is trying to back up. The respawns for Balls Cup team, were quicker to the mid, and they do manage to force Dorscent back onto their second point.
I think like Cookie Jake kind of carried that fight on the mid because he bought so much time, like keeping alive. He dodged two air shots in a row. So man, Cookie Jake now he's stepping up his gameplay. But man, Balls Cup they are like pushing so hard. They are going so aggressive, and now Laz down.
That is some really nice play from the soldiers of Balls Cup team. You just saw aim and Marmaloo jumping from the cafe area, circling around to the cafe, and just landing on Laz, managing to pick that kill up. But there's a flurry of frags now trading across for both sides, but it seems like Dorscent will come out ahead as they have picked up 4 of the players on Balls Cup team, and Alex.exe is going to try his best to get out. It doesn't matter though, he actually was just aiming straight for Cookie Jakes and 2-pipes him. So what a salvage from the demo man of Balls Cup team. It seems like all was lost. He was just trying to get out, but instead he turns that around as a big victory to take down Cookie Jake, and now Balls Cup team will have around a 20% advantage to work with. And since the rest of their players are nice and healthy, having the Medi Beam on them, they'll be able to force Dorscent from the middle point, so Dorscent don't even get the mid cap.
Oh man, the cap time. That hurts, man. That hurts. But well, that's very well played from Balls Cup team. Like they are so flawless on their execution. Even when everything went wrong, like they managed to like gather their stuff together and try to like equalize the Dorscent aggressiveness. You know, they like get their pieces together and manage to like get a pick, get a two, and make it like don't be a disaster, you know. So man, I really like the game they are displaying right now.
Yeah, we have a bit of a lull right now. Both teams are gonna try and build their Uber advantage. Balska
Yeah,
team already have theirs, and Cookie Jake now will have his Uber as well, so both teams not really attempting anything right now. Alex is poking around the cafe area, just shooting stickies across. Ash will spot him out on the side of Dorscent, but no off classes, everything looking pretty standard. Laz goes down, but he does get traded out with bot mode, so let's see if anybody else tries to get aggressive. There's one player, that is Marmaloo, trying to get in, and he takes down Ash, but Slemnish trades out, so it's just a really extended fight, but Dorscent will come out on the better of it, taking down aim as well, so they have a one-man advantage. Cookie Jake is quite low. He's hanging around the choke area, just not wanting to commit too much, but with the extra advantage, it seems like Dorscent, they might get caught in now. The respawns are coming through. There's just going to be a bit of flashing here, an Uber trade on the point, and now the respawns of both teams means we'll just have a second mid-fight for this round, and don't know who's quite winning it just yet. It seems to be Balls Cup team. They are forcing Dorscent just out of this middle point because Dorscent aren't able to capitalize and get any kills.
Oh, okay, now that settles the deal. Boss Cup team managed to defend their midpoint. And Cookie Jake is in trouble. Oh, you hate to be Cookie Jake right now. Being sandwiched like that is very, it's very bad, man. But well, now Boss Cup team, they got the second point. There's not a very well solidified deficit. They're pushing for the last point. Maybe they'll get the second round now because it is looking so well for Boss Cup team. They're getting cap time. Oh, that's round 2-0 for Boss Cup team. Oh, I didn't expect that Boss Cup team is displaying like some really high skill, like everything, like from the team play to mechanical skill to aim. Like Boss Cup team, they are on fire. I think like they have a legit chance to winning this tournament because they are playing a really different gameplay. You know, I didn't expect it. I'm so surprised for this team.
Yeah, honestly, after they beat Froyo, I think everybody should have known that Balls Cup team are in it to win it. And again, they take the first pick onto Slemnish. Both teams have kind of rotated around to their opponent's side, and the frags are being traded out, but it's going to be mostly in favor of Balls Cup team. Actually, totally in favor of Balls Cup team. Cookie Jake is going to be alone in the enemy cafe, and he's going to go down. This is going to be seemingly a quick map, as it seems like there will be a third round coming up for Balls Cup team if they can convert their Uber advantage.
Yeah, man, that's really like I don't want to be on Dorscent's spot right now because man, Balls Cup team they are so flawless. Like they don't just win. They win with a lot of confidence. They win with numbers. They get the wipe and don't lose a lot of players. It's very uncommon to see that. They usually win the mid. There's like just like 3 people alive from one side, 2 from another. But no, they went out of the mid with 5 people and now they are pushing.
Yeah, they're taking the scout demo Uber up from lower. They do take down the sentry gun straight away, but both sides will actually lose a player straight away. That's bot mode and Marmaloo down. And there's a lot of cap time on the point, so Dorscent are all grouped out on the point. They don't want to let any players just walk on there. And it seems to be a turn in fortunes as Dorscent actually defend the last point without their Uber advantage. I think they got the Uber just in time. Seems like either Cookie Jake went down early or he used it in that last defense since he only has around 20%. But either way, they survived the round, so it's only 0-2, and with 20 minutes remaining in the map, there's still plenty of time for Dorscent to get back into it and pick up a few rounds.
And bot mode is on sniper right now. Oh, that's interesting. But yeah, that's very important for Boss Cup team. They had a really broken fight at the last point, but I think it's fine. Like 2-0, they are at advantage. They can just sit down the mid, let the time go. You know, I think they are a very comfortable place right now on this game, on this map. Also, they have serious points, so if they win Sunshine, they get everything. If they don't, still there is one map to be played. So it's good for Boss Cup team.
Yeah, and I like this play by bot mode just going onto the sniper, because going on the sniper, looking down the sightlines is going to slow the game down, and that's exactly what Balls Cup team want. They want to just slowly whittle down the clock, making it harder for Dorscent to try and get any sort of comeback into this game. So bot mode is peeking down the valley area, and this means that no soldiers are going to even try their hand on the side of Dorscent to get in near Zilly, just further protecting his medic. And now he's actually just taking a few pot shots, trying to spot out where Cookie Jake is, so maybe his soldiers can do something. And now there's the soldiers that I was talking about. Zaylor picking up 2 frags right there. Seems like the soldiers of Dorscent were actually just bait to get everybody else in Balls Cup team to commit further into La Valley, and then Zaylor just traps them off, picks up 2 frags. Let's see what he can do from here. It's going to be a 4v5 in favor of Dorscent, but the damage is being traded pretty evenly. In fact, the damage is more favoring Balls Cup team. The longer this goes on, the respawns are going to come in, and that seems to be exactly what's happening. Dorscent aren't even really able to edge out the cap right real much, but it seems to be a change in fortune. Laz does manage to pick up Marmaloo. However, bot mode takes down Laz. Frags is being traded, Ash takes down Aim, and it's still now a 4v5 once again on this midpoint. This is the longest fight we've had in a while. And Uber is going to be traded out, 2 flashes on the side of Dorscent, and it seems to be pretty effective in trying to push Balls Cup team out, but it's not going to be all that space that they just gained from the Uber is going to be lost since they lose 3 different players. And now Cookie Jake is just going to have to try and get out alive. Alex is harassing him so hard, and Cookie Jake, oh, he goes down into dungeon. He might actually be able to escape this, but everybody on Balls Cup team are chasing him. There's High Five. He's getting 2 scattergun shots, 3 scattergun shots, and he takes down Cookie Jake. Huge play by High Five. And Balls Cup team, it seems like they're gonna win it. It's just gonna be Demo versus Soldier. 2 Sticky, Alex, Bottle, 3rd round for Balls Cup team.
And this is what you get for playing too passive. I don't know why, but man, Dorscent had a lot of advantage on that mid, and they were playing so scared. Like, just pull the trigger, you have the number advantage, but then they just did not, just watch the point, they didn't try to cap it, and now the Balls Cup team just reply with full force and get the 3rd round on the board.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough, and any sort of comeback is just going to have to be predicated off of a huge team effort, since it seems to me mostly a team collapse, not really individual players are contributing to this deficit from Dorscent. Again, both teams have kind of rotated to their opponent's side, and nobody is really edging out the point, but as I say, that Balls Cup team will initiate, and it seems like the soldiers are having a lot of impact. Aim taking down Slemnish, Frags being traded out, but it's only going to be Cookie Jake left alive again, and he's on the wrong side of the map. He's in Balls Cup team's valley, and he's spotted out as well, so he's going to have to just kill bind and get back with his team. Yeah.
Oh man, the banter.
I think the silver lining is that Zilly also went down, so there won't be a full Uber advantage, but there still is going to be an Uber advantage because Cookie Jake had to kill bind so late into that round that Zilly, we can see that he will have around a 35% advantage coming into this last push. And Balls Cup team, Zilly being an experienced medic, he should know this, so I will be expecting Balls Cup team to probably do another Uber advantage push, and let's see what they elect to do. Right now, it's just bot mode clearing out the stickies on the shutter door, and they're slowly gonna take lobby here. You can see that there's actually no engineer set up for Dorscent, even though they know that they have an Uber advantage. So the Uber advantage is gonna come in straight away, and they're gonna take down Brand Slam as the first pick. It's so suffocating, and yeah, it's only gonna be 1 player remaining. Laz trying his best, then respawn in Slumnish, but this is absolute domination. 4-0 for Balls Cup team.
That's a murder, a massacre. Like, man, I don't understand. Like, you are on the losing side. You know, you gotta pull the trigger. You gotta like go ahead and shoot stuff and be aggressive. Try to couch people off guard. But man, Dorscent are just watching the game. They're expecting from the blue team front scenes.
Yeah, and Alex is doing so much damage early on with those stickies, just zoning out Zaylor and not allowing any of the players on Dorscent to get anything done. Again, it's going to be basically a full wipe, only Brand Slam being the combat class remaining on Dorscent. Cookie Chick just running around mid with the Solemn Vow, manages to get one pick onto high five, but it's really a consolation frag because the team is going to fully wipe again. And guess what? It seems like it's gonna be a 5-0.
Yeah, it really seems like, man, it's a 5-0 in like 20 minutes or even less than 20 minutes. So it's total domination, man. Balls Cup team is a team to be feared. They're coming so strong for this tournament. And for the team that I thought it would be like the third or the second place, Dorscent, yeah, Balls Cup is really rocking it.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a little bit of a formality. No Uber here, Uber advantage. First frag does go on the side of Dorscent. They managed to take down H5, who has been a really dominant force for Balls Cup team, but it seems like the frags are now finally going to go in favor of Balls Cup team. Zilly is actually quite low, just staying alive, but everybody's going down. Brand Slam and Slemnish, the only ones remaining, just trying to gang up on Zilly. Zilly staying alive for so long. Takes down Slemnish as well, so in the end, it's only Brand Slam and Cookie Jake, and they do survive. So, you know, 15 minutes remaining, 14 minutes remaining. It's not impossible, but highly improbable for any kind of comeback.
Like, they just need to do a really turnaround to win this game for Dorscent side, because it's so hard. There's a very huge gap between the scores. And I think it, like, Balls Cup team could even defend the second point from it seems.
Yeah,
or
they
maybe
are
I was
defending
wrong.
pretty well, but it's only going to be Alex and Zilly now, and they're caught in the cafe, but they do escape. It seems like the Dorscent players are not very eager to try and finish off the kills, just trying to stay alive and keep their second point, as they didn't actually cap that. So they'll get the second point. The Balls Cup team don't want them to get the second point, and they're going to stream right back in. They do manage to actually cap 2, but now they're going to retreat to the last point, make sure that they don't lose it straight away.
And why play so passive, Dorscent? No team had the Uber. You could like try to capitalize the title, like go for a pick, for a bomb, but they are so passive. I don't understand that.
Yeah,
Why?
they are gonna have to believe in a miracle here from Slemnish, and he is looking the wrong way since the Uber is gonna come out from lower. So there's the Uber pop on the side of Dorscent. A ton of Balls Cup team, a ton of space being gotten. Laz gonna be the first pick, 3 times cap, and that's gonna be the game, 5-0.
Wow, what a massacre! What a massacre! I mean, I'm kind of disappointed with Dorscent. Like, I expected they like to change their pacing on the 5CP, but man, they played just like they played product. They played scary. They played with fear. Like, so when they had number advantage, they didn't abuse it that. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they are on an off day, but Balls Cup, they are surely like on their top form. You know, they have a huge shot at winning this tournament. So yeah, the people should look at them now.
Yeah, if they're on an off day, they're gonna have to turn that around like right away, because today's the last day. So off day, they can really only afford off match, and if that's their off match, they still at least have a chance in the lower bracket here. So you know, miracles do happen, but it'll be hard for Dorscent to come back into this, especially losing it 5-0 on the second map and 3-0 on the first King of the Hill map.
So how are the brackets looking like? Wait, it's logs. So yeah, as you can see, like bot mode really carried this thing. Slamish though and Exiler, they really did a lot of heavy lifting on their team, but man, it wasn't enough. Like I think Balls Cup, like the whole thing execution was so on point. You know.
Wow, Alex went crazy. He had 426 DPM. The only player that is even close to him is Zaylor on the other team, and he had a whole 110 DPS less. So, DPM less. So, Alex was just in a league of his own, and you can clearly see 18-6, 426 DPM, over 7,000 damage in the whole match. He was just locking Dorscent out of it. You could see early on the mids, his zoning with his stickies was just immaculate and just allowed Balls Cup team to win every single mid fight.
Yeah, yeah. Alex was doing a lot of damage. You know, like getting a lot of pipes, a lot of sticky damage. He didn't got any trap kills on this game, but like man, he was basically locking down choke points. You know, Sunshine. It's kind of a choky map in some parts. You know, so he was shining a lot on that. But also on the last push, he was shining a lot. Like managed like to get the gun down really fast. You know, try to get some spam on the other team medic. Try to force him, make him pop the Uber early. You know, so yeah, very good performance from Alex. Also bot mode did a lot of. He got a lot of kills. He did a lot of damage though. He did less than high five, but he was very crucial on like picking off targets and stuff. And also shout out for Zilly, who just died 5 times on this map. So yeah, very safe play from him on that game.
Yeah, great play from all the players on Balls Cup team, and congratulations to them taking the map, taking the series 2-0 against Dorscent. So they will move on in the playoffs. Dorscent are not out just yet. They will have a lower bracket match, so we will see how that goes. But yeah, that does it for Balls Cup team versus Dorscent. I think we'll be back soon. Yeah, right now Whale Jail versus Froyo are still playing. I think that is on the main stream. So if you're interested in that, go on over to CappingTV and check that one out. But from us here on the B stream, we'll see you guys soon.